Hey folks, welcome back here to the VegasDon channel. We're here on the south end of Las Vegas. We're sitting right here in front of Bootlegger, Italian food gaming bar over here on our left. And just waiting. I'm gonna wait and see how many folks we get in here on this Saturday afternoon. We're starting about an hour earlier than normal, but hopefully folks will start joining. I know it's not the typical start time, but I'm grateful for all of you who come in and join us. We are going to drive up the Las Vegas Strip here this late afternoon, early evening, and take a look, see what's going on down on Las Vegas Strip. See how empty it is, right? Everyone says how empty it is. So let's find out. We have the Titans in town tomorrow to take on the Raiders. So I don't know if we'll have a lot of Nashville fans here. I don't know how well Nashville fans travel to come see their team on the road, in this case in Vegas, but it's a good excuse for folks to get out of the house and check it out. Check out their team on the road. Support their franchise and all that. This is the Bootlegger right here. Casino you see. And it's advertising 70 years of Las Vegas history. Historic family and celebrity photos. Vintage Vegas, it says there. Experience Vintage Vegas. Weddings, bistro, and events. 30 to 300. Dining, cocktails, music, and gaming. Here at Bootlegger. But again, we do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel, not just the glitz and glam, the Las Vegas Strip and Fremont Street, but everything that is Las Vegas. So please like and subscribe. Very grateful to all of you guys. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds for other folks to pop in, and we'll start our drive up the Las Vegas Strip here on Las Vegas Boulevard. Also follow me on Instagram, VegasDon4747. And this guy knew that was going to happen. Yikes. And I'll go ahead and get started. I got 7 of you here. Thank you guys. Let's go ahead and get the party started here on this Saturday afternoon. Again, we're so grateful to all of you for being here and hanging out with us. Please smash that like and subscribe, you guys. We do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel. We'll get the sun out of our way here. I know it's been a little bit of a problem here today. We're getting the lower sun angles later in the day, which is really wreaking havoc with the camera, but we're going to be going northbound, so it shouldn't matter. Shouldn't be going westbound here. Sabrina, welcome. Doing well. How are you? Thank you for being here. Germany, very cool. Yes, I was hoping to see some of you folks from Europe with this earlier start time. I know that it's what, after 1 a.m. It's like 1:30 in the morning there, right? Or something. It is approaching 4:30 out here in the Pacific time zone. Thank you for being here, Sabrina. Right on. Yes, USA, Las Vegas, Nevada. Temperature right now, the car reads 93 degrees. Let me see, get over here. Drunken, welcome. No, not today, Drunken. Awesome, thank you, Sabrina. Yeah, I'm a happily married man, family man. So no, none of that for me. This is Warm Springs Road here. Ireland, welcome in, Ronan. Thanks for being here. I love it. I love the Europeans. I love you guys being here. That's so cool. I wanted to start a little bit earlier so that you guys would have an opportunity to watch. I know that, again, it's like, what, 12:30 or 1:30 there? I think it's 12:30 in Ireland and 1:30 a.m. in Germany. Layla, welcome. UK, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. That's awesome. French, very cool. France in the house. Oh gosh, I don't want to run that. Oh goodness. You never know where they're hiding, and I did see quite a few of them, the motorcycle cops out here earlier. So they like to sit there and play games with the lights. Caleb, okay, cool. Thank you, Asian boys. Thanks for, Caleb it is. Thank you for being here. Very, very cool. Nice, 2010. Yeah, Vegas is always evolving, always constantly changing. It is, you know what, Asian boys, it is definitely still busy, in my humble opinion. I know there are a lot of channels out there that have been saying, and even the news, they've been saying that, you know, it's all over for Vegas. It's going to be a Dust Bowl in a year. I don't see that happening. What I do see happening is the casinos. The casinos seem to be 128. Okay, cool. Why do they say that? You know, I think it's because it drives traffic to their channel, and I think that there are a lot of people out there who have lost money here in Vegas, and there are probably quite a few people out there that want to see this town fail because they've taken people's money from them without giving them anything in return. So I think they tap into that dislike or disdain that people have for Vegas. People love coming here, but a lot of times, you know, they leave empty-handed. That whole dream that they're going to come to Vegas on the weekend and take the whole town down just doesn't happen. Blackjack, very cool. That's probably one of the best games to play. Those are going to be your best odds. Speaking of odds on blackjack, the Strip, they still have a lot of 6-5 odds here on the Strip for your blackjack. You're finding some more 3-2 odds back like you did back in the day up on Fremont Street. I know the Golden Nugget offers 6-5 up to $25 a hand, and then it's it's $25 and then it's 3-2 odds on anything you bet above $25 a hand. Yeah, I don't gamble at all. Last time I gambled was 11 months ago. Gosh, it's been that long. That's a lot of bumper stickers on that car. Yikes. That is a lot of bumper stickers. So this is Sunset Road right here, another major east-west artery here in Las Vegas. Sunset travels all the way across the entire valley, and on the right there you see Las Vegas International Airport. As soon as we get past the bus here, this is a little railroad spur line. Steak and eggs, it depends. Some places actually have a pretty good deal out there. It just depends. And I know like the station casinos, they do specials. I think it's like $9.99 or something like that. At the station casinos, but it's only like 11 or 12 midnight to 6 a.m. They do like, you know, the whole graveyard thing. Yes, the people watching, that's the best part. That's what I love doing. I love coming out and watching the folks, especially on Fremont Street. Fremont Street is 5 blocks pretty much, and the strip is fun insofar as people watching, but you have a lot of walking involved. I don't mind the walking, I like the cardio, but there's a lot of walking involved. And there is the world famous "Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas" sign right there in the median. A lot of folks standing there waiting to take their pictures at that sign. Pinball Hall of Fame over here on the right. Come over here and be a pinball wizard. Valley High Golf Club over here on the left. So we approach Mandalay Bay. Right here, up here on the left. Mandalay Bay, of course, part of the string of casinos, the MGM-operated casinos, here on the south side of Tropicana. Used to have the Tropicana Hotel and Casino over here, but of course that's been demolished and to make way for the Major League Baseball Stadium, the Las Vegas Athletics. Harley Davidson, yes. Yes, I should have mentioned that, yes. Very cool. And it's kind of weird, you know, you have this huge multi-billion-dollar resort over there on the other side of the strip, on the left there, and on the right, McDonald's, Panda Express, liquor store. Not what folks would expect to see across the street here. I'm going to go ahead and get over here. Vegas Vibes, it says on that little mini bus there. I'm guessing that is a gentleman's club of some sort. That's good advice, Asian boys, absolutely. Very good advice. The news, yeah, the news wants ratings, so they're going to put all this stuff out there and say this and that in order to get folks to watch. I mean, if they said Vegas is great, Vegas is doing great, no one's going to watch that. So I guess that's why they do it. See the Phoenix there in front of the Luxor, the pyramid here. Very, very few places on the planet, right, where you can get where you can see the see a pyramid, Statue of Liberty, and the Eiffel Tower all on the same roadway. It's pretty cool. This cab is No, I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Sphere, yes. So the problem with being able to live stream over by the Sphere, the signal degrades tremendously over there. I can't get over there close enough to where I can, close enough to the Strip, so I can piggyback on some of the towers that are closest to the Sphere. And the Sphere, you can't live stream over there for some reason. I don't know why. At least from the phone. I've talked to a few other people too who've said the same thing, no matter what carrier you have. Awesome, yes, Ian, welcome in. I know you're probably at the airport right now. Very cool. Yes, we'll be live streaming some live bands for those of you that can join us later on this evening. Some live entertainment down here from Fremont Street. And there is the Excalibur right there. The castle in the front there. Again, no bellhops, no ballet, and no frills. You just have a pretty good location being right here at the south end of the Strip. And then on the right here is the former Tropicana Casino Hotel site, but it has been, of course, replaced by construction equipment in order to build that Major League Baseball stadium. Yeah, Plymouth, I know, they were all so excited about Pete Carroll, and then, yep, the wheels fell off. The wheels have definitely fallen off. That first game of the season, everyone was like so hyped and everything, and 4 straight losses since. They play a pretty low caliber team tomorrow, but we'll see how they do. So this is considered the middle of the Strip right here. Yes, The Hangover, yes. 1 and 3. A lot of scenes filmed right here. It's Park MGM right back there. And then the crowd's right here in front of the Hard Rock restaurant. And the Hard Rock shaped hotel is taking form here directly in front of us. 61 of you, please like and subscribe, you guys. We really love having you here. Very grateful to all of you. There, overhead. Day 3. And there is the Cosmopolitan. People are, but they say that people like get stuff stuck in them, like shoes or purses. Bellagio fountains, to build a grandstand there for the Formula One race. Again, this town bending over backwards for me. You see all that track lighting over there? That's all for the race. And then these big grandstands here. And I mean, Formula One is it's car racing. It's okay. Oh, look at this in the middle of the Strip here on the right. Look at these crowds. Yep, Vegas is empty. Nobody here. Nothing to see here. Oh God, these people are jaywalking. That's terrible. Yeah, there's a good crowd over there, guys. Wow. Eiffel, yes, absolutely. $3, goodness. Yeah, we're up near, well, for regular, we're right around $3.50-ish, depending upon the part of town, a gallon. But these are the grandstands they have built here right in front of the Bellagio to charge people millions of dollars. I don't know what they're charging for those seats right there. Hey, Elle, welcome. And this is Flamingo Road right here, a major east-west artery here in Las Vegas. Flamingo Hotel and Casino, located right here on the corner. That's been here since 1946. Bugsy Siegel and all of that going on over there. Caesar's Palace over here on the left. Caesar Palace from the Hangover movies. I'd show you Caesars. They have their own little fountain out front here. At least the water's running. Like MGM, they turned the water off on a lot of their fountains. It's really kind of sad. Who comes for the races? That's a good question. I mean, I guess the races are well attended by people from the Middle East. I'm guessing. In fact, the race is held at like 10 p.m. our time Pacific on a Saturday night, so that it can be timed to start at a reasonable time in like the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Dubai, etc. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Nice, Sabrina. Wow, small world. Vegas and Fort Lauderdale. Very cool. Yeah, I grew up down there. And so we're here in front of the Link Hotel and Casino on the right. And then you have Julius Caesar himself welcoming you right here, out in front of his eponymous property. Well, it's not his property, but... And then you see the guitar-shaped hotel definitely taking its form right here in front of us, with all the cranes on top of it right there on the left. This is the point in Las Vegas Boulevard where the road curves here on the Strip, starts heading northeast, and so you get a lot of great views right in here because it looks like you're surrounded by hotel casinos all over the place. It's a great place to take photos, etc. Happy Saturday! Welcome, Let's Roam. Thanks for being here. Oldest casino? So Sam, that's a great question. It's me. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. It's me as a regular here on the VegasDon channel. Love having you. It's me. So the oldest is going to be the Golden Gate down on Fremont Street. It was the very first casino in Las Vegas. It was the very first casino that had an address here in Las Vegas. That was 1 Fremont Street. Had the very first phone number here in Las Vegas. That phone number, 1. And it also had the first shrimp cocktail, if you can believe that, as well as the first two-way security system in the form of a security mirror. So a lot of firsts right there. Yes, Barry, I've read that too. I don't know, you know, so what they've done, right, the Golden Gate is owned by Derek Stevens. Derek Stevens also owns the D Hotel and Casino, and he also owns the Circa, the new kid on the block down there on Fremont Street. See the bottom shape of the guitar right there, as well as Harrah's over here off to our right. But this is what everyone wants to see, is this huge guitar taking form right here on our left. So he instituted no table games. I'm sorry, no dealerless table games at the Circa. I'm sorry, correction, no, at Golden Gate, his sister property over there. And so those guys, it's all machines pretty much now. And I think that may be the way that a lot of the casinos here are going, to be honest. Brother Tobin is here. Thank you, Tobin. Yes, please check out my wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. Yep, Vegas is empty. No one's here. Totally a empty town. The Palms, yes, I know. Yeah, that was one of the things that I loved as well. Being from Florida originally, I moved to Reno when I first moved out here to Nevada. Of course, no palms up there. And then I came and I moved down here and I was like, yes, this is reminiscent of Florida. This is cool. Yeah, I love the palms. And they grow like wildfire around here. They're absolutely ubiquitous. And a lot of people running around doing things here. But that's what we're here for, right? The people watching. See what people are up to. This guitar, yeah, that's gonna look brilliant. In fact, I have a video of the one in Hollywood, Florida, after which this one's being modeled, the guitar-shaped hotel, in our video library. So please check that out as well, and like and subscribe. Really grateful to you guys for being here. We do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel. And over on the right here, you have Casino Royale. There's a Fat Tuesdays in Casino Royale along with Outback Steakhouse. Best Western Plus is the hotel brand. Walgreens there. Denny's, White Castle, that's one of 3 White Castle locations here in Las Vegas. Second one is on Fremont Street, and the third one's over there off of Paradise, which has a drive-through, which is good for locals. You see this track lighting still, and this is all supposed to be the course, or on the other side, the southbound lanes there on the other side is the course for the Formula One race. Audio Media News, welcome, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Brother Tobin. Oh, I'm stuck. Let me get back. Right here. Yeah, I hear you. Josh, welcome in. It was great to see you last night on Vegas Unlocked stream. That was really, really cool. I couldn't chat because of my boys. They kept stealing the remote. I kept wanting to get into chat, and then they tried to steal my phone. It's hard to chat. But thank you for being here, buddy. Appreciate you. Very grateful to you guys for checking us out on this earlier than normal Saturday. I wanted to try, so for our regulars, usually we do the stream at like 5:30, 5:15, 5:30ish on Saturdays. However, today I wanted to come out a little bit earlier simply because I wanted to try and catch some of our European friends who I know usually miss our late night streams. So shout out to our European viewers. Thank you guys so very, very much for being here. It is 4:45 here, which means it's 1:45 in the morning in mainland Europe there, Germany and France, where we had a couple of viewers here. Thank you guys so very, very much. And also please check out our video library, over 8,000 videos, most of them Las Vegas. We also did Reno, which is an interesting comparison contrast between Southern Nevada and Northern Nevada. Tony Breslin, there you are, brother. How are you, man? Tony is in Ireland. Speaking of Ireland, Sabrina is in Germany. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Gambling Granny. There you go. Yes, I saw that. That was cool. That was really cool. Yeah, Vegas Unlocks another awesome channel here on YouTube, as is Brother Tobin. So please check out Tobin's channel. He's up in the Pacific Northwest. Does some spectacular videos up there in the Pacific Northwest. Very, very green up there. Not like Vegas. Vegas, of course, very brown. The desert out here. More track lighting there on the left for the Formula One race as we pass by Palazzo and Venetian over here. Don't know why. It gets like that late at night. But there were a lot of streamers out last night. Win main gate right here. Let's see if I can get over here. There we go. There's Resorts World right there. That LED screen on the left, that is this world's second largest LED screen right there. And that is dwarfed only by the world's largest LED screen, which is right across the street over here at the Sphere. Third largest LED screen in the world is on top of Fremont Street. Big boy, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Tony. Very cool. Yeah, Tobin does some awesome stuff up there. Some stuff that I would not ordinarily get to see. Plus, he's been doing some of the beach videos up there on the Pacific Ocean. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful scenery up there. And of course, the convention center is the main draw for casino resorts here. Nice, big boy. Go ahead and drop the link for it. Let folks check it out. That's the Fontainebleau right there on the right, where when they first opened, it was for $24. So like $4 per nacho. Definitely at night, on a Saturday night, it will be a lot worse down here. Especially with the crowds we saw there around the center strip, it'll definitely be very busy down there. Ross and Denny's over here on the right. Very stark contrast to the Peppermill here. Peppermill here is just a restaurant. There on the right. Up ahead past the Ross. And so on the left is the Circus, hotel and casino here, which has been, it's been what, about a year now, right, Tobin? $5 billion, $5 billion with a B, that they want for the Circus over here. Oh gosh, I'm sorry guys, buffering. There's the Circus right there. Usually we move pretty smoothly through this area. Apologies for that, I'll get us out of here in just a moment. And so we finally got the green light here. Fontainebleau there on the right, along with some high-end shopping, Yves Saint Laurent. Continuing northbound on the world-famous Las Vegas Strip.
Over the speed limit.
Very grateful for all you guys hanging out with me here at almost 5 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon in the Pacific time zone, almost 8 p.m. in the Eastern time zone. And look at that traffic on the other side, guys. Wow. That's heading southbound towards the Strip. Yeah, about a year ago. It's been up for a while, which means no takers. No one's interested at that price. This is the entrance here to Fontainebleau. Avenue Fontainebleau. And you see the Strat right there in front of us. Thank you so much, brother Josh. We love you. Again, please check out Josh's channel, Josh702, here on YouTube. Awesome, awesome guy. I had the opportunity to meet him in person and listen to some music with him. That was awesome. Josh is a really good guy. Please check him out. Yeah, the Strat stretches 1,139 feet. Oh, cool, Josh. Right on. Very cool. Maybe I'll run into you. Yeah, 1,139 feet above Las Vegas Boulevard below. Sahara Hotel and Casino there on the right. The WNBA Las Vegas Aces just won the WNBA championship for 2025. So they're talking about doing a parade here coming up this week. I haven't heard exactly when that'll happen, but there you go. Thank you, Tobin. Haven't heard when that'll happen, but they've been talking about it. See a lot of folks. They go down to the day clubs down here. They hit the day clubs and then they walk back to either Sahara or Strat. Those are usually a lot cheaper than the day clubs where the day clubs are located that they want to visit. I mean, those are usually at the higher end resorts. Plus, they a lot of the day clubs here tend to have like midline, or mid as the kids call it nowadays, mid DJs. So they tend to be interested in hearing the DJs. So Rajiv, we're heading up to the Fremont Street, and the Fremont Street Experience. Tobin, I wanted to check something out. How am I doing with my signal right now? I wanted to show you guys something here. Yes, thank you, Tobin. $6.99 slice of pizza with soda or water, it said there, at Ahern, which is right here just west. Very good. Okay, cool. Just west of Las Vegas Boulevard on Sahara. And the Ahern kid's kind of overlooked, but its location has a lot to do with it. It was an Asian themed casino. I forget what it was called though. I think it was Red something. Red Dragon, maybe? I don't remember. But it wasn't open for very long, and then the Ahern came in and took over. But I want to know how the signal is. I'm going to take us into the area here behind the Strat and show you guys the area here behind the Strat in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. But I don't know how the signal will be, so let's check it out. Again, VegasDon 4747 on Instagram. Good, thank you, Rajiv. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Strat. If you haven't been up to the top of the Strat, especially at sunset, that is just remarkable. It is. I mean, it's really something else. You've got to get up there and see it at least once. I think it was when I was there in February, I think for folks it was like $22 to get up there or something. Bogota, welcome. Welcome from Bogota, Colombia. Thank you so much for being here. Reflections, welcome. Damien, welcome, buddy. How you doing, man? Damien, please check out Damien's channel as well here on YouTube. Damien does a lot of Las Vegas related content, especially on Fremont Street. Damien's a really cool guy. We love Damien. So Damien, go ahead and drop your link if you don't mind. Fun City, the sign says there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here. And so I'm going to make a left up here at Bob Stupak. Bob Stupak is the name of the original owner of the Strat, formerly known as the Stratosphere. There it is. Thank you, Damien. Yeah, Damien does some awesome stuff down on Fremont Street, especially late at nights. So if you are in the Pacific time zone, definitely check him out. Or anywhere else for that matter, but certainly I know folks on the East Coast at that time are usually in bed at Tom.Sawyer80. So right now I'm going to go into this area here behind the Strat, and then we're going to go up to Fremont. You see the arches right there in front of us, the Welcome to the City of Las Vegas arches, which is a great photo op for folks. But I want to show you guys this area back here real quick. We do a lot of videos here on the VegasDon channel of Las Vegas and the surrounding areas. And this is one area in here that I get a lot of requests from people to come in here and check out. So this is, the word begins with the letter N and ends in the letter D, and it pretty much means unclothed. But I can't say the word. I don't want to say the word because then I'll get in trouble probably here. This used to be a 7-Eleven right here in front of us. 7-Eleven convenience store. It is now closed, as you can tell, because it got hit by a lot of crime. Or wait, I get in trouble when I say that word too. A lot of calls for service. I've been trying to stay away from that C word. But yeah, so it's called N, and then ends in the letter D, and then city, which means pretty much unclothed. So, temperature right now, let me see if I can, the sun is right there. Let me see if I can get off the, oh yeah, I'll make this left onto Tam here. There's some glass in the street right there. So, it is called that because, back in the day, Layla, we are back behind the Strat, the area known behind the Strat, and then we're going to head up to Fremont Street and the Fremont Street experience here in just a minute. But I wanted to show you guys this area back here. So when you come to the Strat, you probably don't want to go out the back entrance. That's my advice. That would be my advice. Temperature right now, the car reads 102, but that's not accurate. Of course, it's the heat coming up off the street and everything. But we do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel. And this is all in the shadow right here of the Strat, Las Vegas. Plywood over windows and doors, as well as bars over windows and doors. And so we got a 4-way stop here. This is always an adventure in this town. No one knows what to do. So yeah, this is again that 7-Eleven that we just saw here on Fairfield Avenue and Boston. So again, back in the day, the showgirls used to lay out at the pool. And they would get their color on. Well, to do that, of course, they had to be unclothed. So, pilots flying overhead at the time would look down as they flew in, and they would say, they would give that area that name. And so that's how this part of town developed that nickname. There's a K in the middle of it, right? N, and then ending in the letter D. Michaela, welcome. That was you in the green. Oh, I missed you. I didn't see anyone in green. I don't think. Green car? Tom Ferguson, welcome, brother. Good to see you. Lucky 3 delivery over here. And then there's another icon here in Vegas. Doesn't get a lot of love from the tourists, but it has been here for a long time. And that is what we'll pull up to right now. Wearing green, okay. Oh, shoot, I missed you. This is Chicago Avenue right here. And then right past that. E.T., welcome. I will do my best. I just don't want to lose the signal. So this place right here, Hard Hat Lounge, has been here since 1962. Very popular place. Those are located pretty much back behind us, E.T. Those are up and down industrial. In fact, Damien's in here. E.T., are you here in town? Damien is actually a promoter for some of those places. And he knows the latest and the greatest when it comes to that stuff. Again, Fairfield Avenue here. Culinary Workers Union, and then another little, it looks like an apartment building there on the right. So we come up here to Commerce. All right, so Damien's still here. So E.T., are you here in Vegas? Ah, Michael, brother Michael, welcome in. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I wanted to get started a little early for our European friends. Yes, Tom, it was dreary yesterday. Just raining constantly. And then the roads, of course. No one remembers how to drive here in the rain. It's really wild. Everyone forgets. So you have like accidents all over the place. So this is just north of the Strat here. And we're approaching Main Street. Omaha, very cool. Thank you so much. Love having you here. Free downtown loop. So they have this free downtown loop here that you can use. I don't know its hours of operation though. But you still have to pay to park. Now, I think you still have to pay to park at the Strat. Yes, Michaela, absolutely. Part of the fun, right? Living here in the desert. White Cross Market, but it's all closed off and chained up over there. More public parking. So this area right here, go. Okay, I'll go. We'll all go. So, this is part of the area. Oh, there's a car with no tag. I forgot to mention that too. Thank you, Tobin. Yes, please check out Brother Mike. Civic right there with no tag. Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. Does sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos here in Vegas you don't want to miss. The cop over there on the right. And then we have Abel Baker Brewery right here, and it's packed. Oh, that's good. That's good for the local economy. That's a good point, Omaha. Yeah, everyone. But I hear it's just people just fly off the highway and do all sorts of crazy stuff. I mean, some of the pictures I saw online yesterday were just wild. Absolutely wild. Travel with me, welcome. Oh gosh, there we go. So we're gonna turn in here real quick for our movie history buffs. Time right now is 5:07 p.m. Pacific, 8:07 Eastern. Sabrina, so we go all over Vegas. On this particular live stream, we usually go between the Strip and Fremont Street, but I wanted to throw in that area behind the Strat as well, because I get a lot of requests from folks after the fact, after the stream is over, asking me to, can you pull into that area known as whatever the word is, city. Oh, this U-Haul is blocking it. Yikes. Let me see what I can do. See how far I can pull up here. So right here in front of us, this is the, you can only see half of it, the Hangover 3, which was filmed here, in addition to the first Hangover movie. And at this spot, the guys, Stu, Phil, Doug, and Alan, all walked across Main Street right here at this spot where the vehicle is parked. And it was, you know, kind of like the Beatles, Abbey Road, that sort of thing. But definitely very cool little Vegas movie history here. We like doing these sorts of things. I love TV and movie stuff anyway, so definitely want to share that with you guys. We're going to go to another place here that is big on a lot of folks' lists of TV favorites as we wait for these Uber folks. Please like and subscribe. We do all things Vegas again. We're going to go up to Fremont Street and the Fremont Street Experience here in just a moment. And yeah, so they walked across right here at this spot. It's really cool. And the first Hangover movie, of course, a lot of those scenes at Caesars were actually done inside a movie studio in Hollywood, I read. So here we go, and Nevada Brew Works right there on the corner here at Imperial and Main Street. Thank you, Brother Tobin. Yes, if you feel like chipping in for gas, helping us out with gas, please check me out on Coffee, ko-fi at VegasDon /VegasDon. Really appreciate you guys helping us out. Again, I hate asking. I'm one of those people that just doesn't like to ask, but I'm told by others here in town that if I don't, then no one will. So Thrive, a cannabis marketplace over there. So as of October 1st, the places with THC or without THC have to tell folks on the Strip and on Fremont Street that those places are CBD only and not THC. Over here we have Holstein's. Sorry about that. Wanted to show you Holstein's. Good pie. I've heard good things about good pie. I'll have to check that out one of these days. Wow, travel with me. That's awesome. 18 hours, yeah. Wow, that's wild. Huh. California Avenue here. Antique Alley Mall right there on the left. And you get a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of Uber traffic in here. And so I know a lot of the folks that visit here, of course, the tourists, you guys are like, let's go, I want to go where the locals go. Well, this is one of the places right in here in Main Street, in the Arts District, as it's come to be known. This is Charleston Boulevard. We're crossing a major east-west artery here in town. Yeah, Michaela. Gosh. I wish they'd bring those days back. I told him, I went up to him, I'm like, yeah, you know you look like Nicolas Cage, right? And he was laughing and stuff, and I said, you know, seriously, oh no, we're buffering again. It's okay if you are. I'm not gonna, you know, go nuts or anything like that. I'm like, but I'd like to get a photo with you. And he's like, well, I'm not Nicolas Cage, but I'll take a photo with you. I'm like, sure, of course, no problem, Nicholas. Because of course that's what they would say. Oh, Omaha, my bad. Let me get out of here. Shoot, these are usually good areas in here. I don't know why we're having issues today. It's interesting. So we're just south of downtown here. Or Sodo. Wow, they haven't called it that yet. It's a matter of time before someone puts that imprimatur all over it. This is 4th Street we're crossing now, which goes up and intersects the Fremont Street Experience to our north. They are free to watch, yes. Unless there's an event at the downtown event center, sometimes they have tickets for those. But if you're on Fremont Street, up and down Fremont Street, those are almost always free to watch. At least they are for the moment. Now, they put up metal detectors and stuff for the downtown summer concert series. The last concert of which is next weekend with one of the Marleys, reggae. Is it Damien or Ziggy? I don't remember now. Which one of them? Some of them. Oh yeah, travel with me. I probably would take a taxi everywhere in like Europe because I couldn't. I'd lose my mind on the other side of the road. So right here on the other side of the light is the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, you guys. TV history right here. If you ever watched Pawn Stars, this is the home of Rick Harrison and crew. Very, very popular spot for a lot of folks. On the right over here, I'll show you in just a second, is Pawn Plaza, which was part of Rick Harrison's brainchild to capitalize on their popularity. And so they went ahead and opened up this in 2015, which is really just a collection of containers right there. But Rick Harrison's bar is up there on the second floor, and his barbecue restaurant is just below it on the first floor there. And then it has some other shops in here too. Flavor Street Cafe, sew.com, apparel, handbags, sewing supplies, and I can't see the rest of them back there. And then there is the aforementioned Gold and Silver Pawn Shop. Okay, cool. Thank you, Yin. Cool. So you'll be down there probably an hour after that. 3 hours. Wow. But there it is. The Gold and Silver Pawn Shop. They have a podcast that they're advertising. Pawn After Dark, it's called. I don't know what they talk about. I've never listened to it, but this is again back to Las Vegas Boulevard, the same Las Vegas Boulevard that's in between. Well, we're in between the Las Vegas Strip and Fremont Street right here. Las Vegas Boulevard. Right here next to Pawn Stars. Gold and Silver Pawn Shop right there. And we've got pedestrian. Okay, you guys are going that way. And I'll wait for Mr. Volkswagen. And here we go. So we have a lot of folks standing out in front here. And there's the front facade that you are, if you've watched the show, you're probably pretty familiar with. Also, please check out Tobin, Brother Tobin's channel here, as well as Brother Mike, Vids from Mike, VidsFromMike, does sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos here in Vegas. Very, very cool stuff. As well as my beautiful wife's channel. She does Cinnamon and Jupiter. She does astrology and spirituality videos. So $7.99. $7.99. 2 slices of pizza and a soda. That's a good deal. And I know Big T and LV likes it, so I have to get down here and try it. But the problem is you're 6 blocks south of the Fremont Street experience, and you walking down here at night probably isn't one of your most preferred activities. Thank you, Brother Tobin. Right on. Yeah, Mike does some sensational weather time-lapse videos as well. Like when it rains here, shows the storms rolling in and all the rain. I know! Omaha, it's crazy. $58. Gosh. Drinks at Whiskey Liquor, mixed drinks, are like $18.99. $19 for a mixed drink. The beer is I think the beer's $10. And it's in like a 16-ounce cup, so just, I like the view up there, though. I like to go up and people watch. We'll be up there later this evening when we live stream. So please hit that notification bell so you're aware of all of the new videos we post. And please share word of the channel with your friends, neighbors, gardeners, mailmen, mailwomen, pilots, flight attendants, bartenders, servers, electricians, plumbers, everybody. Please. In the federal district right here, courthouse and federal offices over here off to our left. $24. Goodness. That's wild. $24 martini. Wow. And see, and they know they've got you, right? I mean, they figure, well, what are you going to do? You can't buy a martini out at Walgreens, right? So they have Walgreens and CVS as well as ABC liquor stores here. So you can walk up and down the strip and buy your liquor from them. However, when it comes to mixed drinks, of course, that's a different story. This is Fremont Street right here, you guys. And the east end of the Fremont Street experience. And there's the Deuce buses, of which there are 3 right now, so 3 of a kind. Hey, Tony, welcome. I'm sorry you feel that way, buddy. All right, so this is Stewart. We're gonna make a left here onto Stewart. Traffic is, of course, backed up on the 95 there. Unknown Trader, welcome. We've got, is that Metro coming at us? Yep. And a Tahoe. I don't think I've seen them in Tahoes. They've all been Fords. Oh, got a yellow light. And let's go. So now heading westbound here on Stewart. Named after the First Lady of Las Vegas, Helen Stewart, who was a major landowner here and sold a bunch of that land to the Union Pacific, well, what is now the Union Pacific Railroad back in the day. She was one of the first pioneers, really. Helped jumpstart the town back in those days. And so this road on the east side of town, Stewart Avenue, is named after her. Shout out to Brother Tobin, helping me remember all of this. So also, I wanted to mention something else that developed this week. The Nevada DMV, and for our international friends, DMV is the Department of Motor Vehicles. So we passed by the Mob Museum right here on the right, which used to be a former post office and former courthouse. So the Nevada DMV, the place that issues driver's licenses and license plates and things like that, they decided that they were going to create a website for you to go report cars with no license plates. So they ask you, I went on the website yesterday just to check it out, just for fun. They ask you the make, model, and year of the car. How many people know the exact make, model, and year of a car? And really, I mean, if you're in your car and you're driving, aren't they encouraging illegal behavior by having you go on your phone and enter that in? Because you're not going to remember by the time you get home, right? But I guess they figure they have to look like they're doing something. I don't know. Main Street Station right there in front of us, owned by Boyd Gaming. It is not one of the station casinos. It is, Tobin, absolutely. I don't know. And you know what? Some bureaucrat is probably going to get a bonus as a result of that idea. Oh, there's a problem with people driving around with no tags. Let's create a website. This is the Cal over here, California Hotel and Casino. There's also a California, or Cal Neva in Reno, which actually looks kind of the same on the outside. Doesn't really look very inviting. And the Circa right there. Tallest building here in downtown Las Vegas, stretching up above us, 480 feet up in the air. Paula, welcome. Thanks for being here. Ogden Avenue right here. And then the CEO of UMC here, University Medical Center, which is really the biggest hospital here pretty much in Vegas. It's a government position as we pass by the west end of the Fremont Street experience right here with an old-time picture up showing what Fremont used to look like from that vantage point. Yeah, the director of UMC, the county decided to give him a bonus. So now he is being paid a whole bunch of money. He's being paid close to $1 million. I think his bonus was supposed to be like $200,000 or $300,000. I really picked the wrong line of work. I should have made different decisions back in school. Again, follow us on Instagram, VegasDon4747. We have no dedicated turn here. And then, of course, the city of North Las Vegas, I mentioned that earlier this year, they gave the city manager up in city of North Las Vegas a bonus. And you've seen the videos. If you've been a part of the channel for a while, you've seen the videos of North Las Vegas on this channel. Does that person deserve a bonus? And then our superintendent of schools, always have to mention, gets paid $385,000 a year here. Oh, by the way, Nevada is bottom 5 or bottom 10 in education at best every year. But let's pay him $385,000. So we'll make this right here. This is Golden Nugget right here in front of us. And we're going to see right here how much it is to park here at Golden Nugget on this Saturday night. You probably already know this answer if you're a regular here. Tom, Tobin, Paula. However, for our new viewers, $50. $50 US. Friday to Sunday for up to 24 hours. $50. Just wild. Any part. So if you park for an hour, it's $50. Any part of that 24-hour window. Just craziness. Now, if you're a hotel guest, I'm told that it's free. MW, welcome in. Pat, welcome. Luis, yeah, that comes with, you get free air to breathe inside the casino. Comes with the air. I mean, really, how long before they start charging for the air inside these places? And so the Plaza, right? The Plaza Hotel, which we just passed back here. Plaza Hotel and Casino right here on Fremont Street. That place is said to have a CEO that is a marketing genius, marketing guru, right? So this marketing guru was seen a few weeks ago. I guess he was interviewing for a job with Fontainebleau. At least that's what was reported. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know. But he did institute pick your perk at Plaza. So you can get like free parking or no resort fee or a dining credit, but you can't get all of them together. And stuff like that. You like pick your, pick your poison, really. I call it pick your poison, because which one do you want to pay? I saw that, Omaha. Yeah. I think it's only on Mondays, though. I think Cosmo's only doing it on Mondays, right? Mondays for locals. So this is the downtown event center right here. So when they have concerts like, festivals and stuff like that, they'll hold those here. Last week they had a reggae festival here. I don't know what there is today, but something's going on because they have the road blocked here in front of us on Bridger. We're here at Bridger and Casino Center Boulevard. Waiting this very long light. All right, so here we go on to Casino Center Boulevard. I always love this little drive right here because we get to drive right through the middle of the Fremont Street experience. Oh, that could be Omaha. $24 martini, goodness. That's what it is. Thanks, Paula. Yeah, Tom, I saw that. They won the whole thing. Las Vegas Aces, WNBA 2025 champs. So this is the Fremont Street experience right here in front of us. This is the LED canopy that is overhead. And Casino Center Boulevard intersects. I can't believe this taxi. The sign says right here, stop here on red. The taxi's way up there. And the marshal, which is a law enforcement agency here, is not doing anything about it. I guess they don't want the paperwork or something. I don't know. But these taxis, the taxis are just wild here in Vegas. Yeah, welcome. So the Fremont Casino over here, owned by Boyd Gaming, and there is Looking Westbound on the Fremont Street experience here on a Saturday night. approaching Saturday night. I have not been inside, no, Pat. It's $80 for like the cheapest event there, which is like Postcards from Earth or something like that, I think it's called. Postcard from Earth. And so no, I haven't, unfortunately. I'd like to check it out. Oh, and so Gwen Stefani has been announced to have a residency there next year. The former lead singer of No Doubt. So that's been big news locally. Gwen Stefani getting a mini residence or whatever it is at the Sphere. So come back up here to Las Vegas Boulevard. Make a right and we'll go south for a block. And it is really windy out. Really, really windy out. Neonopolis, the 3-story dining and entertainment complex over here on our right, in addition to that Hennessy's Tavern featuring that Surfside iced tea and vodka ad. So we're going to make this left onto Fremont Street, which has, this is the start of vehicular traffic here on this Saturday evening. There is Park on Fremont, which becomes a Latino nightclub after a certain hour this evening. And then you have Evil Pie, a very cool pizza place, Lucky Day, Tequila and Mezcal House, Electric Mushroom, and then a happy bride and groom, and another happy bride and groom over here, doing these October weddings, huh? And then up here on the right, as we pass El Cortez, which has been here since 1941, they're approaching their birthday, in fact, November 7, 1941. See the guys there on the side of the building, part of the beginning of that. So over here on the right is the praying mantis at Container Park. Praying mantis snorts fire at after dark. Not right now, though. Oh, cool, Pat. Good. The postcard one, yeah? So you see the arch here for the east end. I saw that, Paula. Yeah, that's awesome. They're going to the ACLS. That is awesome. And we've got quite a few folks down here on the east. Oh, look at this. That Impala right there on the left. They are, Mike. Yes. Yeah. Next year. At the Sphere. That rhymed. Next year at the Sphere. And then here is Ferguson's, which we always like to stop at. They've got some sort of event going on here or something. But I'm going to show you real quick the Big Rig Jig here at Ferguson's motel, but it's not a motel anymore. It is a collection of little boutique shops rooted in community, local art, and creators, and music as well. Got a car behind me here. And Atomic Liquors, we just passed back there. Postcard from Earth. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. So this is the Fremont Street you probably don't want to go for a walk on. And they've tried to improve it down here, but it hasn't gone the way that they might have hoped. Now, Tony Hsieh, when he was alive, he was here. Of course, the CEO of Zappos. And he had a lot of different fingers in different projects here in downtown Las Vegas. But when he passed, then a lot of those projects kind of just fell to the wayside, unfortunately. Yeah, Ferguson's. The Big Rig Jig. Desert Moon Motel sign over there on the left. Netflix and chill, smart TVs. And I have to mention, when I went to Florida with my wife, please check out her channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter, here on YouTube. And our sons, last month, we stayed at the Hampton Inn, and the Hampton Inn actually had YouTube on it, which was really cool, because then I was able to watch a lot of the streamers, but with ads. I didn't want to sign in on it, because we have YouTube Plus or whatever for our sons. but I didn't want to sign in on it. So yeah, had to watch it with a bunch of ads, but that's okay. It was still cool getting to see Vegas from South Florida when we were down there. And we have those videos in our video library, so please check those out. Very, very cool stuff down there. Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Palm trees here in the median of Fremont Street. Your job is your credit, it says here in Spanish over here at the tire shop. $3.79 a gallon at this Chevron for regular unleaded. Pull over here real quick. And also, please like and subscribe here to the VegasDon channel. Again, we do all things Vegas. And anywhere else we go, but mostly Vegas. And we are so grateful for all of you guys. Ah, Pat, we love you, but no politics, please. Politics and religion we stay away from. But we love having you here. And $3.67 over there at the Arco, it says, unleaded. Cash per price, or per gallon. Cash price per gallon. But yeah, at least the weather's cleared up. In fact, initially they said it was supposed to be raining somewhat here today, but that has not been the case, thankfully. I was worried about being able to do an effective live stream in the rain, especially walking on Fremont Street. That would have been very problematic. But this is kind of a triangular type of interchange here between Eastern Avenue, which is a major north-south artery, Charleston Boulevard, which is a major north-south artery, and Fremont Street, another major north-south artery. Here in Vegas, we're going to make this right into here so I can show you guys this lady right up here. There she is. The Blue Angel Motel sign right there. Since was it 55 or 56? Now I'm trying to remember. That sign, also designed, was that designed by Betty Willis, the same lady that designed the Welcome to Las Vegas sign? Yin, welcome back. Yin's stuck at the airport right now. Is she rotating? I can't tell. Usually she rotates, but I can't tell if she's rotating right now. It's hard to tell. But right here at the entrance to Fremont Street at Charleston, just east. Betty Willis. Okay, cool. Wow. Can't believe I remembered that. Just east of Eastern Avenue. Pigeons hanging out over here. All huddled down. So this Arco AM PM gas station convenience store combo here. Oh my goodness, you guys. Let me get out here. And we'll get the sun out of your way here in just a moment. Sunset is about like 6:05 local time here, so it's about 30 minutes. That's the official sunset, but it hides behind the mountains before that. But this, again, the Fremont Street that you probably don't want to go for a walk on, especially after dark. Raising Cane's is going up here, though. And that Starbucks, actually the Raising Cane's is going up faster than the Starbucks, it looks like. QQ, welcome. So grateful for all of you guys. So I am going to find a parking spot in a moment, but stay with me. I'm going to go up Fremont Street. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm going to go and find a parking spot, and then I will restart the live stream. This is Las Vegas, David. Thanks for being here. Las Vegas, Nevada. And then we will live stream Fremont Street down here on this Saturday night. So sugar doesn't start for another 2 hours plus. But that's okay because there's plenty of street performers and everything else, other activity on Fremont to see. 1957, okay, cool. Thank you, Tobin. And back by the tire shop there, very red and yellow. And that's an old-time gas station there. I guess it's still there. But I don't see any prices or anything. I guess you just have to kind of like pull up and find out once you park. Roadway Inn, Safari Motel. Sterling Gardens over here on the left. The Palm Piazza, Plum Piazza it says there. And another 7-Eleven, of which there are 162 7-Elevens here in the metro area, Las Vegas metro area. Yes, 8 to 11. And I'm gonna try and do multiple bands tonight. But I guess that's what everyone else does, real. So I guess it's not that different. But certainly Sugar. Nice, Yin, right on. Very cool. Yeah, Yin messaged me earlier this week and said that we should both wear a Sugar t-shirt, and I'm like, but I have to advertise the channel. I want to advertise the channel. I have my VegasDon shirt on. Desert Moon Motel. Milan Bakery. Economy Motel. And the South Cove Apartments. Monthly, weekly pool, phones, color TV. As well as slots. Oh my goodness. Don't spend your rent at the slot machines. 15th Street now. Deep into the number streets here. That's a good idea, yeah. Good idea, Yin. Yeah, Tom. The lead singer for Sugar wears cat ears a lot. Maya. And she is a huge fan favorite. Certainly here on Fremont and also on YouTube for sure. Lucky Motel over here on the right. Public US and Tattoo. The Gual Place, it says there. Okay. There goes a metro unit. And guys, please like and subscribe. Very, very grateful to all of you. And here's this. Is this a Rambler? This guy is here every weekend up on the sidewalk. On the right there. Always parked. Taking pictures with folks. Or taking pictures with the brides and grooms oftentimes. Passing Ferguson's again over here on the right. There you go, right on. Thank you, Tobin. And right there on the left is the Atomic Liquors Bar, which used to be a place where folks would stand on the roof to watch atomic activities out in the Nevada desert. Imagine back in the day, they all used to stand out there and watch that stuff happen. Hey guys, the winds blow. The winds are blowing all that your way. But we like to pull in here and show you guys this as well. YouTube says 88% of my viewers are new to the channel, so I want to make sure all of our awesome new viewers get to see this stuff. So here we are at the Ambassador Motel, old Ambassador Motel sign, and then literally hanging out here on the street lamps. That's pretty cool, huh? Literally hanging out up there. Oh, wow, Yin, that's a long night. Wow. Goodness. 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, wow. Yep, they literally hang out here on these street lamps. And I wouldn't have known about this if not for Tobin. So shout out to Brother Tobin. Please check out Tobin's channel here on YouTube, as well as vids from Mike and my beautiful wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. These guys, they just chill right there. right. Thank you guys again so very, very much. I'm going to go ahead and find a place to park. We will be live streaming again very shortly. I want to go get some of the Michael Jackson video because Tobin loves that. I tease. Tobin's a great guy. We love Tobin here on the VegasDon channel. And Tobin is an icon here in the Vegas streaming community. But again, please join us. Hit that notification bell so you're aware of our new videos. Like and subscribe. And as always, remember here on the VegasDon channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas and in America stay right here on the VegasDon channel on YouTube. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you very soon.